We're on Lambton Street in the Smoketown neighborhood of Louisville, working this year putting rain gardens in and a hardscape project to enter the community gardens.
A rain garden is actually a garden that we use to soak up a lot of the waters that hit our impervious surfaces. Impervious surfaces are actually surfaces that water can't soak into. The water gardens, they actually keep the water in the ground.
We mulched this whole bed that wraps all the way around the St. Peter Claver, and we also dug that pit over there and dug another pit for the rain gardens and redirected the downspouts towards the rain gardens, and we put some nutrients into the soil and we mulched.
We actually take the gutters and reroute them to make the downspouts actually pour into the rain gardens instead of going over the impervious surfaces. The impervious surfaces, when they hit the impervious surfaces, they carry litter that people leave on the ground, bacteria that's left down, and that actually gets into our water systems. And this creates a problem in cleaning. It makes it harder for the water to be clean. It's basically been like a crash course, and it's very interesting. I'm excited. I learned so much as far as plants, how to plant a plant, and you don't really know to think that they really need a lot of care. You know, they don't like their roots to be, they don't like the bottom, the stem around it to be cluttered, because that almost suffocates them. They can't get good water and grow good, and they like their space. Like people like space, plants like their space to grow up and grow out. A group of kids who actually care and want to get out here and do something to make it better, as opposed to hearing about it. We're actually getting hands-on with it, and we're actually doing this ourselves. And it makes you feel good at the end of the day to say, I actually did this. I actually cleaned up some trash. I actually put it in the garden.
I'm now at the low end of the Bernheim parking lot. All parking lots pollute because they gather all the oils, gases, tars, all the nasty stuff that drops from our vehicles. And when it flows off of the parking lot, it flows to this low end, and it flows into an area where we have a lot of mulch. We just put this mulch here basically to grow mushrooms in. Now, the deal with that is that we inoculated this whole area with oyster mushrooms. They eat the pollution, or at least they turn those large hydrocarbon molecules into less toxic molecules. Now, they have this mycelium, this microscopic tubes that run all through this area here. And they're there all the time. Occasionally, when the conditions are just right, when it has enough moisture from rain, those mushrooms shoot up to build the cap that we all think of as a mushroom. But those microscopic tubes, mycelium, that's all running through here all the time. Now, that type of pollution control is called mycoremediation.